Hello, my name is Tanay Tiwari and welcome to Buzz This Week, a cricket show where cricket news is inclusive of cricket memes. जी हाँ, cricket news is the product और memes और jokes हम GST की तरह add कर देते हैं. On the show this week, the COVID shadow over IPL 2021, cricket's week of bizarre, Australia's dominance reigns supreme, and the new Umpires Call. Some dates when they're approaching give you butterflies in the stomach, right? Exam की dates ऐसा करती हैं. When you're approaching a deadline on a project, that's when it happens. आधार को पैन से लिंक करना हो तब होता है और taxes file करने में तो हमेशा होता है. But then there are some dates that give you happy anxiety, happy butterflies in your stomach. IPL आने वाला है और मेरे पेट में ना भगवान कसम butterflies का garden बना हुआ है पूरा. But there's also nervous anxiety there, especially after the news broke of various COVID-related cases in biobubbles within these IPL teams. First was the news of Nitish Rana testing positive in the KKR bubble, but that was soon shooed away because that was a false positive. KKR clarified that he tested negative and resumed practice as well. But it didn't stop there. DC all-rounder Akshar Patel then tested positive alongside at least 8 groundsmen at the Wankhede Stadium. This news hadn't even stopped being breaking enough when news came in that RCB's young star, yes, Devdutt Padikkal, also tested positive for COVID-19. There were also concerns that because of the rising number of cases within Maharashtra, especially in Mumbai, their rights to hold the IPL and host the IPL at the Wankhede Stadium may be taken away. The Mumbai Cricket Association, though, assured in a statement that the state government has assured them all the help that they can extend to them and that the Mumbai leg of the Indian Premier League 2021 will go on as scheduled. This was a happy news, and happy news ki darkar humko bahut hai. A bit of that also came from the Delhi Capitals squad, where after Shreyas Iyer was ruled out of the entire tournament, everyone was questioning who will captain the Delhi Capitals. The Delhi Capitals chose the young star who has turned things around for himself and also his sides in the past, Rishabh Pant. And what a turnaround this has been for Rishabh Pant. From that boy in 2019 whose every mistake was booed by the crowd as they chanted Dhoni, Dhoni, to now a point in the IPL where he will stand with his idol MS Dhoni at the toss as the captain of his side. आप memes बनाते रहो, ऋषभ पंत dreams बनाते रहेंगे. Voda kabutar has to be one of the most classic Indian deception techniques. But सवाल ये है कि Quinton de Kock ने कब सीखा? Yes, he did that to Fakhar Zaman in the second ODI between Pakistan and South Africa. Fakhar Zaman was inching towards a well-deserved, well-earned double century in ODIs. In the final over though, Pakistan needed 31 runs off 6 balls, but Fakhar Zaman entered that over batting at 192 not out. You knew perhaps a win was out of contention for Pakistan, but your heart said Fakhar should get that double century. Of the first ball of the 50th over, he ran a single, then came back for a double. While he was coming back to the striker's end, Quinton de Kock gets to the stumps. He points towards the non-striker so as to indicate that the throw is coming to the non-striker's end. Worried for his partner, Fakhar Zaman looks around only to find out that the throw was coming to his end. It was a direct hit. Fakhar Zaman was out at 193. Now remember, there is a fake fielding rule in cricket to prevent things like this. But the umpires did not intervene. There was of course a debate. Had to be a debate. और कहाँ होते हैं debates? Debates होते हैं Twitter पे. The MCC though was quick to clarify first the law, and then they clarified that if the umpires felt that this was an instance of fake fielding, they should have brought it up right there to the captain Temba Bavuma and also the wicketkeeper Quinton de Kock. The fact that they failed to do that means that this was indeed a legal dismissal. But Quinny bhai, एक बात बताइए, वो जो पेमेंट ऐप्स पे स्क्रैच कार्ड्स होते हैं वो आपका ही आइडिया है ना? क्लासिक डिसेप्शन. लगता है कुछ आएगा, कुछ आएगा, कुछ आएगा, कुछ आता ही नहीं. ऐसा ही कुछ हुआ बांग्लादेश के साथ. Yes, Bangladesh in the second T20I versus New Zealand was set a target, but they didn't know what the target was. Now imagine if you expect a certain score in an exam, right? जैसे मैं 40 expect करता था 100 में से, but अगर वो 40-28 हो जाए तो बुरा लगेगा ना? Precisely what happened with Bangladesh. New Zealand batted first and scored 173 for 5 in 17.5 overs. Rain interrupted play when Bangladesh came out to bat. Every official source confirmed that they had to chase just 148 in 16 overs. But that sounded strange because the team has batted 18 overs in the first innings and put 170 odd on the board. How can the team chase only 148 in 16 overs? But फिर मेरे तो मैच में 40 आते थे, मैं कैसे कह सकता हूँ कुछ? 9 balls into the chase, Bangladesh were told, "Oh, we're so sorry. We gave you the wrong sheets." They calculated the score thinking that New Zealand had batted all 20 overs while they'd only batted 18 overs. And the revised target for Bangladesh was 170 runs in 16 overs. Bangladesh lost the game, but their coach minced no words about the conduct of the game. There are only a few things in world cricket as scary as a dominant Australian team. There was one dominant Australian team, Ponting's Australia in 2003. Still remember that World Cup final. And there's one now. Meg Lanning's Australia beat New Zealand in the first ODI at Mount Maunganui and won their 22nd ODI on the trot. A world record, paping Ponting's Australia's world record of winning 21 ODIs on the trot. And when the achievement's that big, congratulations have to be in order. In a week that stirred up a lot of debates in cricket, one of them seems to have been settled as well. The ICC Cricket Committee, headed by former Indian captain Anil Kumble, came to a conclusion on Umpires Call, and a very vital one. Remember how Virat Kohli said that when a ball hits the stumps, you consider that bowled. You consider the batsman out. You don't say it's Umpires Call, it's hitting 50%, 40% of the stumps. The ICC has said that the Umpire's Call will remain in the decision review system, but the scope will change. There's something called the wickets zone in DRS. Until this point, wickets zone was considered only up to the lower half of the bails. Now, the new ruling says that the entire stumps, that includes the top half of the bail, will be the wicket zone, and 50% or more of the ball, if it hits any part of that wicket zone, it won't be Umpire's Call, it will be out and the batsman will have to walk back. I am so proud of myself. एक बार में पढ़ के समझा है मैंने ये पूरा. पढ़ाई की एक चीज इतनी आसानी से समझ नहीं आती थी, बट ये पढ़ाई थोड़ी है, ये तो क्रिकेट है, ये तो प्यार है. ICC's cricket committee though did offer a few more rulings as well on umpires. First, the fielding team can now check with the umpire if the batsman has offered any shot before going for the DRS. Also, all calls of short runs will now be adjudicated by the third umpire and will be conveyed to the on-field umpire before the next ball is bowled. And these are some really crucial improvements. Your buzz challenge this week, with just a few more days to go for the IPL, has to be one classic. Tell me your top 4 teams for IPL 2021. I'll bite, I'll tell you. Mine would be MI, DC, I'm saying Punjab Kings, and the 4th team is the Chennai Super Kings. What are yours? You can tell us using hashtag Buzz this week, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, kahin bhi bhej do, bhej do. That's all that we have for you on this episode of Buzz this week. Until next week, यार देखो मैं तो कह के थक गया कि मास्क लगाओ, हाथ सैनिटाइज करो, हाथ धो लो, सोशल डिस्टेंसिंग प्रैक्टिस करो. आप लोग तो करते नहीं हो. दिन के 1-1 लाख कोविड केसेस आ रहे हैं. That is why I brought about a legend to give you the same message. Sir, please.
नमस्कार. हमारा देश और पूरा विश्व आज कोविड-19 की चुनौती का सामना कर रहा है. ऐसे में हमारा फर्ज है कि हम सतर्क रहें.
समझे? ध्यान रखें.